Hi there, Lindsay here, the Frugal Crafter. Sorry for the mess, but I wanted to put my camera on the tripod just so I could show you this little gadget that I made today. It's not my idea originally. There is a company that makes a very expensive one of these, but I figured I had some supplies kicking around and I wanted to try it myself. And so what I have here is this little palette. You could dip it in water, do your painting, and this will fit on any sketchbook you have. So without further ado, let's take you to the overhead camera and I'm going to show you how to make one of these. You can use any size thin board, thick cardboard, or like corrugated cardboard, anything that you have that would be the size that you want. Now this one is 6 inches by 11 inches, and that's great because it fits the wingspan of a lot of my sketchbooks, but this will fit in any sketchbook and it's completely customizable to whatever you want. This is a hardboard or Masonite. It's I would say it's probably, is it 1/8 or 1/4 inch? I'll show you the side of it. I think it's actually 1/4 inch Masonite. And what I did was I used a ruler with a metal edge and a utility knife, and I cut out a notch that was 1 inches by 2 inches. Cut a 1 inch by 2 inch notch on whatever size board you have, and it's gonna look like that. Like the backing of a thick watercolor block will work, coroplast will work, thin plywood will work. I like this because it doesn't have splinters, and you could seal this if you want, probably wouldn't be a bad idea. And then what I did, because this is a board that I've used for other things, I stuck some magnet sheet down there because I thought that would be great for my metal palettes. It's not quite strong enough though, I have to say, on its own, so I probably would omit this. I probably wouldn't bother doing that. I'm afraid if I peel it off, I'm going to take a layer of my Masonite. Well, let's see. We can take it off and see what happens. Because I didn't think that didn't really add the benefit that I thought it was going to. So yeah, it's taking off a layer, but I'm probably going to seal it anyway. So yeah, that's too bad. That was a waste. But so I'm going to leave that one on just because I think it'll help with the with our little magnets there. So for a brush holder, I just use this drill bit gauge. And if you want, you can go find one of those at any hardware store, or this came free with like a magazine subscription, I think, at one point. And I'm going to clip that there with a Dollar Tree clip that's got a magnet on it. These come either 2 or 4 to a pack at the Dollar Tree for $1.25 now. And then I'm going to do another one over here, and I'm going to clip a paper towel to it like that. And that way I've got something to wipe my water brush or my paintbrush on. But if I want to use a paintbrush, I can use one of these little oil painter cups. I could clip that on here. And this is not an original idea. There's other plein air painters that have done this. The Stabilo company makes an easel like this. There are Etsy sellers that sell similar setups, so it's not my idea. I just made this little one for myself today, and I thought, oh, that might be a good video to share. So to hook this into your sketchbook, it's very simple, and it will work in any kind of sketchbook that you have. A spiral bound, what do you call it when you have hardbound like that, I guess. So what you want to do is you can either put it right at the back of between the pages and the spine, or you can even dip it into the middle of the sketchbook if your sketchbook is like too thick or something, if you have too many pages. And open it up to the page that you want, and then just simply clip it. You just need clips that are big enough to get through the pages on your book. And then, let's see, watercolor palette, if you want to use a water, this is my marker sketchbook, so I wouldn't be using a watercolor palette with that, but I would just put that on like that. And then I could hold it, I can throw brushes in there, which I usually don't do, but I can. It can keep your brushes from falling away while you're working, but I thought this was a neat idea. The other thing that I liked was that, now obviously I wouldn't do this if you had a magnet there, but if you wanted to put like an iPad up here or a cell phone so you can look at it while you're drawing, I think that would be a good idea. I don't think those are probably, problematic enough to do anything to your cell phone, but anyway, it's not really strong enough to do what I wanted it to do anyway, so I would just disregard the magnet sheet idea there. But this will also fit in your spiral bound books as well, like I showed you at the beginning of the video. Or even your stitched handmade books, although I have to say this works a little less well for a handmade sketchbook than a like one of the Coptic bound sketchbook than like a commercially made sketchbook. And you can make it so it would go the full wingspan of your sketchbooks if you want to, or if it will just, it just can just, you know, span part of it. The thing I like about this size though is that it will tuck in, like it's the same width as this pretty much, so I could just tuck it in that elastic and off I go if I wanted to use it with that, which is really nice. And I was going to put the video of me making the Sketcher strap in the same one as this, but it was kind of long and convoluted, so I decided to make a couple extra, just make another video for that. So like I said, it's not that original of an idea, but I thought, hey, maybe you just need a little urge to try it, a little something to give you a little bit of an oomph to give it a try, like I did, because I've been thinking about this for a while, and I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna do it. And then you hold this just with one hand, you got your whole other hand free for your painting, which I think is really fun and neat. And yeah, perfect for sketchbookers. That's all I have for today. It's pretty self-explanatory. I hope you found it useful. These are really fantastic. I highly recommend picking those up from the Dollar Tree, because I'll use them on my fridge with like important paperwork clipped to them, but they're really good for this as well. Anyway, that's all I have for you today. I hope you had a wonderful day, and until next time, happy crafting. Bye!